Alright, one of the most powerful rules in statistics is this one right here, called the complement rule. And maybe your book, instead of using E with the superscript of C, perhaps your book uses something like this, a little prime symbol or a tick mark or something like that, but it means the exact same thing. So if you know the probability of some event, you can take that probability, that percentage, away from 1, and you now have its complement. You have the probability of its complement. Alright? You can think of it as simple or as easy as this. If P, right, the probability of E, and we'll make this simple here, is 0.4, and I want to know what's the probability of its complement. Right, I'll use that notation there, and I want to know what's the probability of its complement. Well, these two numbers here, 0.4 and its complement, should add up to 1. So the difference between 1 and 0.4 is the answer for its complement. So if you see, it's just 0.6. Right? These two have to add up to 1. So that would be the answer for this one here. If the probability of an event was make up a different one here, right? If the probability of A, some event A, was 0.75, right, 0.75, then the probability of its complement, this time I'm going to use that notation, right, the probability of its complement is 1 minus 0.75, or in this case, 0.25. So these two numbers, an event and its complement, should always add up to 1. Right? Always sum to 1. Right? They always have to add up to a 1. Just like these two here are complements of each other, they add up to a 1. So it's asking, we could ask that question in different ways. And it seems kind of trivial, and in fact it kind of is. But it's a really, really powerful rule, especially for when you get into deeper and later on in math, in statistics rather. Finding the complement of a probability sometimes is quicker and easier and a lot faster than finding the probability of the event itself. If you can find the probability of its complement, right? If you can find out the probability of its complement, then just taking that away from 1, it's easy to find the probability of an event later on. That's how complement works.